Hello guys, so we are going to continue discussion with respect to derivatives. Now we are going to see some of the amazing derivative rules for constant, for sum of two functions, difference of two functions, and with respect to constant multiples. Okay, so already we have seen like if I really want to find out the derivative of any function, let's say x of n over here, it is nothing but n multiplied by x to the power of n minus 1, and here your n should be specifically not equal to 0, and this is based on the power law which gets applied. I can basically say power rule which gets applied on polynomial expression, right? Polynomial expression or equations, right? And this is specifically from them. And we also saw if your derivative with respect to x, if this n value is 0, that basically means I'm going to get the derivative of 1. Now, since this is a constant, we always get a value of 0, and we know that, right? And we have also specified this derivative of a constant is nothing but it is 0. Okay, so I can also go ahead and write like this: derivative of x with respect to a or any constant, let's say c, is basically 0. So here c is nothing but it is a constant value. Okay, now let's see one more scenario. Let's say that I have a constant multiple in my function. Let's say I want to probably go ahead and find out the derivative of some function which is multiplied by a constant c multiplied by f of x. Now in this scenario, if I want to go ahead and find out the derivative, how do I probably go ahead and find it out, right? So here we can go ahead and write. So first of all, since c is a multiple of this particular function, we will not treat this as a separate constant. So this c will be over here, and then it will get multiplied to the derivative of x with respect to our f of x. Okay, so please make sure that you remember this thing, and this is what we basically say as constant multiple, right? So this further can be written as c f dash of x, right? C f dash of x, where c is specifically your constant. Let me take one example. So let's say I want to go ahead and find 3x to the power of 4. Now here 3 is nothing but it is my constant, right? So here 3 is nothing but it is my constant. So I will keep the constant like that. Let's say 3. Then I will go ahead and find out the derivative of x with respect to x to the power of 4, right? And further, if I go ahead and write 3 multiplied by this 4, this is just in the shape of x, like this is just similar to x to the power of n, right? So if I want to find out the derivative of this, I have to write n front and multiplied by x to the power of n minus 1. So here also we will go ahead and write 4 multiplied by x to the power of 4 minus 1. So this will be nothing but 4 multiplied by x to the power of 3, which is nothing but 12x cubed. Now, if I want to find out this particular derivative at x is equal to 2, then I can go ahead and write derivative of 3 to the power of x4 is nothing but 12 multiplied by 2 cube, right? It is nothing but 12 into 8, which is nothing but 96, right? So this is what the slope specifically looks like, with respect to the specific equation. Okay. Still, you can also do one more task from your end. Let's go ahead, and this will be an assignment for you. Okay, it is nothing but you need to find out the derivative of x with respect to, let's say there is a constant a and there is a function f of x. Okay, and this is nothing but we will give the value as derivative of x with respect to 2x to the power of 5, right? So just go ahead and find out what will be the derivative of this. So this will be an assignment to all of you. Okay, now the second scenario will be that, let's say that I have a sum of two functions. So I'm just going to go ahead and write over here. Let's consider another example, that is nothing but sum of two functions. One function is f of x and the other function is g of x. Okay, now in this scenario, if I want to find out the derivative, how do I go ahead and find it out? Okay, how do I go ahead and find it out? So it is nothing but derivative of d to the power of x. So this derivative with respect to x, and let's go ahead and write it down. So here, let's say that I have this two function, f of x plus g of x. Okay. So how do I go ahead and find it out, right? So for this, whenever we have this kind of summation of this function, we will take this entire derivative and we will apply to each and every function, f of x, then we'll add it with derivative of x with g of x, right? So we will probably go ahead and find out the derivative with respect to this. Okay. Then you'll be able to see that, let's consider that I will take some f of x and g of x value. So derivative of x, let's consider that I have x to the power of 4 minus x to the power of 2. Now, if I want to find out the derivative, first of all, I will go ahead and find out the derivative with respect to x to the power of 4 plus derivative of x to the power of, let's say, x to the power of minus 2. So this will be over here. If I go ahead and find out the derivative, it is nothing but 4x cube, and this is nothing but minus 2x, right? So here finally I'll be getting 4x minus 2x, right? This is what is my entire derivative of x to the power of 2 plus x minus 2. See how easy it becomes once you understand the core concept, right? Then with respect to different scenarios, you can actually go ahead and find out the derivatives. Okay. Similarly, you can go ahead and take one example. So let's go ahead and do this as an assignment. So I'll give you an assignment. Let's say that I want to go ahead and find out the derivative of x with respect to x square plus 2. Just go ahead and find it out. But I will just directly tell you the answer. The derivative is nothing but, if I go ahead and find out f dash of x, it is nothing but 2x. Just go ahead and see how this entire answer will probably come, right? So finally, one more complex question where it has each and everything, right? It has constant sum, difference, and constant multiple. Okay. So let's take one of the function. So let's say I have this as an example. So I want to find out derivative of x with respect to a function, and the function is nothing but 2x square, or let me go and write 4x cube minus 6x square plus 2x plus 100. Okay. So let's say if this is my entire function, how do I go ahead and calculate it? Now, since we are going to do the subtraction, so first of all, we'll go ahead and find out the derivative of this. It is nothing but this 3 will come down. It will become 12x square, right? So first one is 12x square minus this will go down 12x, then plus, since the x is there, this x will become 1. So I have 2, and final one is the constant. I will just go ahead and write 0. So finally, you'll be able to see that I'll be getting 12x minus 12 plus 2, right? So this is my derivative. This is my f dash of x. So basically this will be my x in this scenario, right? So here I've just shown you the entire idea with respect to derivative rules. If you have a constant, if you have other variables and all, and how you can specifically go ahead and find it out, right? So I hope you like this particular video. This was it from my side about so many examples we have actually seen. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you. Have a great day.